Welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to be looking at media queries and inspect elements. You will bear me witness that most of the users of any website today, majority are using the websites or navigating the website from their mobile phone. So if your website is not responsive or is not well displayed on a mobile phone, then you don't have a good website and you might end up losing some of your site visitors. Now, to design a responsive website that is nice on desktop, nice on mobile phone, nice on tablets, then you should know about media query. So media query is just a way of setting different design properties for different screens. Some text should appear bigger on the desktop, while on mobile phone it should appear smaller. But how do you get the same results with the same code? How do you get that result with the same code? Then what you need to do is just to use media queries. Now, to do that, we have three types of screen. We have the small screen, which is the mobile phone. We also have the medium screen, which is the tablet, and we also have the large screen, which is the desktop or laptop Now, don't forget that this that we are dividing our style, we can divide it in CSS, but I just want us to maintain one page. That's why now in here, let us set maybe a paragraph and let's just have some random words of maybe 10 should be fine. So if I save this, now you see that I have some random words here. Now, anytime you define something in the style, it's the default styling, it's going to be applied to all except you overwrite it using the media query. Now, anything you define here, maybe in here you define your body, it's going to be applied to all the screen except you overwrite it with your media query. So let's say you set the font size to maybe 16 pixel. Everything that appear in the body, maybe you set the background color to something around F0, 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 yeah, something gray. So if I save it, see it's a bit gray, or it might not be very visible. Now you can also set the color of the text to something like this. 33 means 63, 6 spaces. So you can also set, okay, this might not be needed, let's just save it, and we have this. Now this default style is going to be applied to all. But now to define your phone, now if you come to your application, let's increase the size. Now when you are designing something, if you right click on this page and go to inspect, you see your code, like you can change your code from this inspect element. You see that I have my h1, I have my h2. I can decide to change this to maybe learning media query. You can do it for any website, even Google or any website. I press enter and I see that it's changed, but it's just that the change is only on my laptop. It's only on my laptop. It's not like I've changed the website if it's live. I've not changed it. So even if I refresh this now, to go back to its original content. But one thing I want you to know here is that if you click on any element, you can easily come and change the style here. Maybe you want the color to be red. So you see that the color has changed to red even inside my browser. So that is the beauty of inspected. So when you are troubleshooting, if you are working on the responsiveness, you can easily come to this inspect element and change your CSS and see the CSS that is disturbing you. You can, once you click on this paragraph, you can see the style of the paragraph, and you can even add more to it. Maybe you can change the font size to maybe 45 pixel, it will increase. If you change it to 12 pixel, it's a decrease. So as the case may be. Now, one thing you should now know when you're setting this, if you click on this toggle device, so you see that this is how your website will appear on a mobile phone. So you see that 3 mobile font size. This is 320 pixel, followed by 420. Sorry, this is followed by 375 pixel, followed by 425 pixels. So once you come here, it's now the desktop screen. So this desktop screen is 768 pixel, and followed by the laptop screen, which is the 1024 pixel, and the large screen is this, and the extra large is this. So that is how to check how if you want to see how your laptop look on small screen. Click on this very small phone screen. This is the phone screen, and this is the phone screen. So that means the maximum screen length of a mobile phone is from 0 pixel to 425. So you want to set the media query for mobile phone, then you just come to your browser and just search your code editor and just set at media. If you are setting media query, at media screen and maximum width to be 764 pixel. So you notice that the tablet is 768. That is the minimum for tablets. Tablets start from 768. So that means the highest height for mobile phone should be 767. So that means that anything below 767, it's a mobile screen. So it's going to apply. So if you define this, so any style that you define here, it's not going to be applied to all the screen size. It's going to be applied to only the phone screen. So if you want to do for medium screen, which you now know that it starts from 768, so you're going to look for the maximum value here. So if you check for the maximum value, that's in laptop. So laptop is 1024. That means the maximum value is 10 of tablet is 1023. It's 1023. So that means you're going to divide a minimum screen here, screen and minimum width, minimum width to be 768 pixel, and maximum width should be 1 pixel less than the laptop screen, 1023. So any style, dividing it wrongly, so I should put it here, and I should take this back to its normal position. So the maximum width should be 767 for a mobile phone, 767, and this is the tablet screen. Any style that you define here in between these curly braces, it's going to only be applied to only the phone screen. And any style that you define inside this tablet's curly braces, it's going to be applied to only the medium screen. And now for the large screen, I believe you get it right from 1024 upward. Then what you just need to do is just remove this maximum width. So the minimum should be 1024 pixels. So anything above 1024 pixels should be a desktop or laptop screen, and that is the style that is going to be applied to it. Now on my page currently I just have heading 1 and a paragraph. So let me apply some styling. So for the default style, it's going to be font size. Let's just say font size to be 24 pixel. Font size to be 24, and the paragraph to be maybe font size of font size of 16 pixel. So anything that you feel okay, maybe it's appearing too big, this default is going to be applied to all. But when you when you when you want to duplicate this, like maybe you want to overwrite this, you want it to have a different style or different size on the mobile screen, I want it to have a different style or different size on the desktop screen, you define it again in the in this. So this apply to mobile screen. So maybe your mobile, you want this to be 14. We are going to see it in action, don't worry. Now on mobile, you want this to be, yeah, let's say 14 and maybe 20. So on mobile, you want this to be, you want on tablet, you want this to be maybe, you can even change background. Maybe you want the background color of the body tablet to be, just pay attention to what we are defining. The body, let's change it to white. Let's change it to white and let's just duplicate. Let's make this to be 28 and 18 and let's remove this. Let's make this to be 32 on laptop and let's make this to be maybe 20. Now take notes on laptop 2018. So now let's see it in action. So we have been able to define a different styling for our tablets, laptop, and also phone. So if you increase this now, let's change it back to the mobile view. Now let's see our inspect elements. So if you select your each one, you are currently on mobile view. So you see that this is 20 and the paragraph is what? So if you select your paragraph 2, the paragraph is 14. So but if I change it to tablets, notice that the paragraph was formerly 14, but now it is 18 because I am currently on the tablet view and the heading is 28. And by changing to laptop, click there, see that the size of the H1 have now changed to 32. Why is it that all these changes are possible? Is because of media query that I define. So on different screen size, apply this different size. Most of the time we use this to set responsiveness. And that is that about media queries and inspect element. Of course, I can decide, oh, this is too big, or maybe this is too small. I can decide to change it to maybe 50 pixel, and I'll just, okay, I've changed it here. I'll just come back to my code, and okay, I change it on last screen to 50 pixel, and I'll just come and effect it. Because if I don't effect it here, once I reload, that change is going to, it's not going to be saved. So if I change to 50 pixel here, once I come and refresh, the 50 pixel will still be maintained. And that is that about media queries and inspect elements.